everyone, my name is Anton Franz. I'm from Indonesia. Right now I am a hospitality student in Telus University, Malaysia. Through this video, I would like to conduct training video about silver service.
This is the lesson plan of this training video. The topic of this video is about silver service. The objective of this video, I hope after you watch it, all of you can understand about silver service, and you can also demonstrate how to handling the service gear and serving food with standard operating procedure of silver service. And I will start with the definition of silver service. Then I will tell you the history behind of the silver service. After that, I will explain to you about advantages and disadvantages of silver service, and I will also show you what kind of equipment that we have to use during the silver service. After all of you know all the information about silver service, I have to show you how to handling the service gear in the silver service. I will explain to you about the standard operating procedure of silver service itself. The last one, we will try to serving the food with the standard operating procedure of silver service to the guests in this video.
Silver service is one of the methods of food service. It's including the transferring the food from the silver plate to the diner's plate from the left side. It's performed by a server using the service fork and service spoon. Silver service is known as English service or butler service. It started in high-class estate in England during the 17th and 18th centuries. Long time ago, all the normal staff would get the off day in the Sunday evening, which is the butler service have to come and replace their job. They would go to giving the food guest by guest from the silver plate onto the guest plate. And this silver service nowadays is really become popular in high-class restaurants, and this service is really accessed in the fine dining restaurant. There is 5 advantages of silver service. First, the highest quality skill of server demonstrate to the guest, which is the guest will realize this restaurant has a good quality serving by the server. Second is the guest feeling very personalized because the server will serve guest by guest, and they will giving the food from silver plate onto the guest plate as personalized. And then the third one, the guest will feel very luxury and fancy because they know right now they are eating in the high quality service in the restaurant. And then the fourth one, we can also control the wastages of the food. Why? Because the guest will selecting and choose the food, so we can control the portion of the food to the guest. And then the last one, we can using the leftover from the first silver tray to the second round of the guests. So same like the fourth point, we can control the wastages of the food. That's all the advantage of silver service. Besides the advantages, silver service also have the disadvantages. First, the restaurant must provide expensive training to their server, because their server should give the high quality standard of service to the staff. And then the second one, the restaurant must buy a good quality of equipment for the silver service itself. So the restaurant must spend more money to buy a good quality of equipment. And then the third one is will be have a much more time consuming in the kitchen and then in the service area, because the food will get cold very easy. And then the last one, the last person maybe will get different portioning with the other guests. Why? Because it will be difficult for us to giving the same portion very exactly.
Basically, this is all the equipment of silver service, and I will introduce you one by one. We can call this one as a service fork, and this is a service spoon, and both of this we can call it as a service gear. The next one is a bread basket, because serving this bread is one of the silver service in the fine dining restaurant. And then for the next thing, this is a silver platter, and usually we using this one to carry all the food from the kitchen, and usually from the kitchen this platter will be very hot, so we have to be careful. The next one, this is a silver sauce bowl. We're using it to serving the sauce onto the diner's platter. This is the tureen. Tureen is one of the big hole that we can use to put all the soup inside the bowl, and then we're using it to serving onto the diner's plate. And the last one, this is a soup ladle. It helps us to using it during the serving the soup onto the guest soup plate. And basically this is all the silver service equipment. Right now, I will conduct to you how to handling the service gear. First, put your service spoon under your ring finger, but on the top of your little finger and your middle finger. So it will be like this. And then the next step, hold your service fork between your pointer finger and your thumb. And then your ring finger, try to hold at the back of your service fork. And then to moving your service gear, you have to use 3 finger, which is first is your middle finger, second is your pointer finger, together with your thumb. So as long as you can hold something with your service gear, you can do silver service. Okay, I will show you one more time. First, put your service spoon at the bottom, and then hold your service fork on the top, and then hold all together with your ring finger. As long as you can hold something with your service gear, you can do silver service. So there is 3 types how to handling service gear with the food. The first one is chicken. Chicken shape is a bit round. So how to handling the chicken? I will hold the chicken on the side of the chicken. So it will be like this. I will hold around the chicken. And then the second one is beef. Beef has a different shape, so I will hold with a different way. So it will be like this. I will hold the beef in the top and in the bottom. I will show you how one more time. First, turn your service gear and then hold the beef from the top to the bottom. The last one or the third one is fish. Fish has a different texture. It's very soft, so I have a different way to hold the fish. I will put my service gear at the bottom of the fish. This is the way how to hold the fish. So there is 3 types of handling service gear with the food, and it depends on the texture and the shape itself. There is standard operational procedure of silver service. The first one is always serving the guest from the left side of the guest. It will be the same thing during the clearing. It also would be the left side. The second one is a ladies first procedure, which is when you have guests of ladies and gentlemen, you have to serve the ladies first. However, if there is a kids, you have to serve a kid first. The third one is serving host. Serving host, it will be the last person that we will serve. So the last guest that we will serve is the host of the table. And the last one of the standard operational procedure, we always have to serving the guests using the anti-clockwise method. Before serving the main course, I have to preparing my server napkin to help me to hold the silver plate from the kitchen, because from the kitchen the silver plate will be very hot, so it will cover my hand. Before you serve, don't forget to always using the server cloth and your service gear is ready on the silver plate. To serve the main course, first of all, serve the chicken on the middle of the plate. Make sure the chicken will facing the gas. So I will put on the middle of the plate, and then the starch or the potato I will put on the left side of the plate. So it will be like this. And then the last one, I will arrange first. Make sure everything will be balanced and equal. And then the last one is the vegetable. I will put the vegetable will be at the right side of the plate. So it will be like this. Remember, this is the position of the food for the main course. So all the starch will be at the left, chicken will be at the middle, and the vegetable will be at the right side. Before serving the sauce, I have to put the serviette on the BB plate and then put the sauce on the BB plate, so it will be not shaking because there is serviette there, and then put the sauce spoon will be inside the sauce bowl, so it will be like this. To serve the sauce, I have to ask the guest, would you like to put your sauce on the meat or the side of the meat? If on the meat, I will serve 3 times on the meat. If on the side, just serve 3 times also on the side of the meat. And then ask the guests if they need one more or not. Before I serve the soup, this is the preparation that I have to do. First, fold the server napkin and then put the server napkin on the dinner plate, so it will make the tureen will not shaking during the serving. And then put the tureen on the plate, it will be like this. And then take your soup ladle and then you serve the guest using the soup ladle. To serve the soup, you have to follow the standard operational procedure also. First, you put the soup using the soup ladle 2 times in the soup plate of the guest. 1, and then this is the second one. You serve on the left of the guest, and then you also have to using the anti-clockwise method to the another guest. Same thing. Pour your soup using your soup ladle. This is the one, and then the second one. Don't forget to always say to the guest bon appetit or please enjoy your soup.
So guys, that's all for all my video training today. I hope all of you can more understand about silver service, and I hope we can meet in another session. Bye-bye.
In a painted cup, I will pour my love from a cloud above. So bright I can see the lights taking you up and above the blue sky. Tastes good to be drinking all of the honey honey sweet brew of ours. Up in a painted cup, right in the sky like a firefly.